I found it uncomfortable in a way being the Black mascot of the neoconservative slash conservative social policy world. And there were these books, uh, Murray's and Herrnstein's The Bell Curve, Abigail and Stephen Thernstrom's America in Black and White, Dinesh D'Souza's The End of Racism, books promoted by the American Enterprise Institute, where I was an advisor to Christopher Demuth, who was president of the AEI in those years, by the Manhattan Institute, where I am a fellow even to this day in New York City, relatively conservative think tanks. I was a part of that world. I wrote in Commentary, I wrote in First Things, I wrote in The Public Interest, I wrote in The New Republic, and I wrote from a heterodox, relatively conservative point of view. But I wasn't comfortable. I came not to be fully comfortable there. I came not to be satisfied with, as I put it in a long review that I wrote of Abigail and Stephen Thernstrom's book, which was published in 1997 in The Atlantic. I said, it's just not good enough to be right about liberals being wrong. Don't you care about these people? The reason that I became a neoconservative, I said this to Norman Podhoretz at Harvard on the occasion of celebrating the 50th anniversary of Commentary magazine, over which he was a publisher and editor-in-chief. And he said, we're all conservatives now. There are no more neoconservatives. And I objected. I said, look, neoconservatives are liberals who've been mugged by reality. That was a famous definition of the neocons. But we still want solutions. It's just that we want to stay in touch with reality. We don't want to write these people off. We're not prepared to just give up the search for how to solve social problems. These are our people in these ghettos. We have to help them somehow. That's not a idle or a fanciful or idealistic thought. That's decency. And I felt that conservatives were quite happy to write off my people. I speak now of struggling African Americans in urban America. So I found myself breaking ranks a little bit with the conservatives and losing friends like Abigail and Stephen Thernstrom, and trying to go home again, which is another one of my themes in the book. Trying to mend the fences that I had broken with other Blacks through my apostasy.